So, Alex, the day's finally here. You've been at the Helping Hands group home for 8 years. We've been through a lot in that time.
We have.
And now you're finally leaving to live with your brother.
My brother Gabe.
It says here he lives in Haven Springs, Colorado. Is that correct? That's a big move. Do you have any plans as far as school or a job?
My brother said I might pick up a few shifts at the bar he works at.
So you'd be dealing with people?
Maybe.
Does your brother know about your issues?
Is that an official interview question, Dr. Lin?
Alex, you know that I care about you. With everything that has happened, I just want what's best for you.
He doesn't know. No one will once I leave this place. I'll just be a normal girl in a normal town. Gabe said to meet him at the bridge. I can't wait to see him.
Learned to fly, and I've always been a daughter, but feathers are meant for the sky. So I'm wishing further for the excitement to arrive. It's just I'd rather be causing the chaos than laying at the sharp end of this night. With every small disaster, I'll let the water steer, take me away to someplace real. 'Cause they say home is where your heart is set, and stone is where you go when you're alone, is where you go to rest your bones. And it's not just where you lay your head, it's not just where you make your bed. As long as we're together, does it matter where we go? Oh, 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 oh. shoulder. Now bury my future behind. I'll always keep you with me. You'll be always on my mind. But there's a shining in the shadows, and I'll never know unless I try. With every small disaster, I'll let the water still take me away to someplace real. 'Cause they say home is where your heart is heading. Stone is where you go when you're alone. Is where you go to rest your bones. And it's not just where you lay your head. It's not just where you make your bed. As long as we're together, doesn't matter where we go. I'm a phoenix in the water, a fish that's learned to fly. And I've always been a daughter, but feathers are meant for the sky. So I'm wishing, wishing further for the excitement to arrive. It's just I'd rather be causing the chaos and laying at the sharp end of this night. With every small disaster, I'll let the water still take me away to someplace real. 'Cause they say home is where your heart is setting. Stone is where you go when you're alone. Is where you go to rest your bones. And it's not just where you lay your head. It's not just where you make your bed. As long as we're together, doesn't matter where we go. So when I'm ready to be bolder and my cuts have healed with time, comfort will rest on my shoulder. Now bury my future behind. I'll always keep you with me. You'll be always on my mind. But there's a shining in the shadows, and I'll never know unless I try. With every small disaster, I'll let the water still take me away to someplace real. 'Cause they say home is where your heart is heading. Stone is where you go when you're alone. Is where you go to rest your bones. And it's not just where you lay your head. It's not just where you make your bed. I've always been a daughter, but feathers are meant for the sky. So I'm wishing, wishing further for the excitement to arrive. It's just I'd rather be causing the chaos than laying at the sharp end of this night. With every small disaster, I'll let the water steer, take me away to some place real. 'Cause they say home is where your heart is set, and stone is where you go when you're alone, is where you go to rest your bones. And it's not just where you lay your head, it's not just where you make your bed. As long as we're together, does it matter where we go? So when I'm ready to be bolder, and my cuts have healed the time, comfort will rest on my shoulder, and I'll bury my future behind. I'll always keep you with me, you'll be always on my mind. But there's a shining in the shadows, and I'll never know unless I try. With every small disaster, I'll let the water steal, take me away to some place real. 'Cause they say home is where your heart is headed, stone is where you go when you're alone, is where you go to rest your bones. And it's not just where you lay your head, it's not just where you make your bed. As long as we're together, doesn't matter where we go. I'm a phoenix in the water, a fish that's learned to fly. And I've always been a daughter, but feathers are meant for the sky. So I'm wishing, wishing further for the excitement to arrive. It's just I'd rather be causing the chaos than laying at the sharp end of this night. With every small disaster, I'll let the water steer, take me away to some place real. 'Cause they say home is where your heart is set, and stone is where you go when you're alone, is where you go to rest your bones. And it's not just where you lay your head, it's not just just where you make your bed. As long as we're together, does it matter where we go? So when I'm ready to be bolder and my cuts have healed with time, comfort will rest on my shoulder, and I'll bury my future behind. I'll always keep you with me, you'll be always on my mind. But there's a shining in the shadows, and I'll never know unless I try. With every small disaster, I'll let the water still take me away to someplace real. 'Cause they say home is where your heart is headed, stone is where you go when you're alone, is where you go to rest your bones. And it's not just where you lay your head, it's not just where you make your bed. As long as we're together, doesn't matter where we go.
Holy shit. That's really him.
Oh, what's the protocol for reuniting with your long-lost sister after 8 years?
I'm cool with the hug if you are. Oh, is crushing my ribs still part of the protocol?
It's just so good to see you again. I can't believe you're here.
Believe it.
She's all grown up. And I missed it.
I'm a lot taller, huh?
Yeah. Time will do that to you. Are you ready to see the town?
Yeah. I'm just a little nervous.
You should be. This reunion's being filmed. Okay, the Black Lantern is just up the street. I mentioned I live above a bar, right?
Even better.
How was the trip? You must be wiped.
I'm good. The drive through the mountains was amazing.
Eleanor, hey, Alex just got here. Alex, meet Eleanor Lath, owner of the flower shop, and honest to God, royalty of Haven Springs.
Oh, it is so nice to finally meet you. Welcome. Oh. We are so glad to have you, Alex. Gabe told us all about you.
I'm glad to be here. She seems nice.
Yeah, she's great. A little quick on the draw with hugs, though.
Yeah, no shit.
Welcome to Haven.
Is this the first official stop on the tour?
Absolutely. If you follow me inside, you'll find our prize exhibit. Gabe Chen buys makeup flowers for angry girlfriend.
Oh, I can't wait.
It's gotten so-so reviews.
Hey, Gabe.
Riley, meet my sister Alex.
What's your greatest weakness?
What?
It's for a college interview. We've been debating this one for days.
Gabe insists that I give an honest answer.
It's always better to give an honest answer.
And what's the alternative? Lying?
Not lying, more like strategic half-truthing. Like, I work too hard, or I saved too many puppies.
They could smell that bullshit a mile away. I've been trying to warn her.
Oh, yeah? What would you do?
I would be clever. Telling the truth only gets you so far.
Oh, you hear that, Gabe? You're outnumbered.
I'll never surrender.
He'll come around eventually.
Alex, help me out real quick. What do I get for Charlotte? Sunflowers are her favorite, but I read online that Lily of the Valley is great for saying sorry. What do you think?
If Charlotte loves sunflowers, go with the sunflowers.
That's what I was thinking.
You know, if Mac brought me flowers half as often, well, he wouldn't be Mac.
Is it still on and off with you two?
Sort of. More on right now, but wait 5 minutes and ask again.
Put this on my tab?
Yeah.
Are you sure you don't want to just tell Mac about the interview?
No, not yet. I'll handle it.
Okay, your call. We can leave when you're ready.
Sounds good. Might as well have a look around before we leave. Mandatory for any enchanted garden. You can make anything pretty if you shove a bouquet inside. This gnome has been places. Perfect.
That guy's bad to the gnome.
Right? I heard he won the Nobel Peace Prize.
Oh, God, please stop.
No problem. The tiny house movement is really taking off. I hope Charlotte likes the sunflowers. Aw, I wonder who they are.
Cute, right?
Yeah. Are those your grandparents?
No, but they were like family. Alistair and Ava Murphy. Nana bought the building from them before I was born.
Ready.
Thanks. See you soon, Rye.
How long have you and Charlotte been dating?
About 3 years now, I think.
You must spend a lot of money on bouquets.
She's worth it.
Watch your feet now. It's getting windy. My feet are fine.
These are really nice.
Thanks. I hand wove every wreath myself.
Wow.
Well, here we are.
What did you think of the show?
Local beekeeper breaks state record for total number of bees. Stop the presses.
Hey, don't hate. How many bees do you have?
Last time I checked, like 0 bees. Gabe Chen, flower delivery man.
I know, right? Let me duck in here and smooth everything out. It'll only be a minute. I'll introduce you properly later. Once, you know.
It's no problem, really.
It's gonna be longer than a minute. Trust me.
Oh, hi there.
Gabe's your brother, right? I'm Ethan. Charlotte's my mom.
Hi, Ethan. I'm Alex. What you reading?
Ninth Warden.
Oh, has she found the Scepter of Serenity yet?
She's looking for the scepter, but I think she'll need the Bangle of Vanishing to get to it.
I wanted to turn invisible so bad when I was a kid. Still do sometimes, to be honest.
You can get away with anything if you're invisible. And no one can stop you. If you like comics, I can show you the one I'm making.
I'd love to see it.
You can keep it if you want. I made a bunch of copies to sell in the record store.
This is awesome, Ethan. I can't wait to read it. Are you going camping?
You know the mines?
I know they exist.
There are a bunch of old tunnels all around the mountains. I think I found a way into one.
I mean, I'm not an expert on old mines, but that would scare the crap out of me.
I just like to explore sometimes. It's no big deal. Oh man, I shouldn't have told you that.
I know we just met, but be careful out there, okay?
You don't need to worry. Really.
I think I'll check out that record store. Nice meeting you, Ethan. Oh, wow.
This place reminds me of the shop Gabe and I used to go to. He'd save up for weeks from his shitty car wash job just to buy us something to listen to. It's crazy. Here I am, years later, still waiting for my big brother in the record store. Except this time, I'm buying the record. No way.
Oh,
Citizens of Haven Springs, that was the Wednesday with bomb squad. Up next, a very special request from some chick.
Sorry, the store's actually closed right now. Which is confusing because it's obviously open. Wait. Are you Alex?
That's me.
Wow. Gabe's been talking about you coming since forever. I'm Ryan.
Hi, Ryan. Nice to meet you.
So, all the way from Portland, huh? What do you think of Haven?
I've seen some cool things so far. Like, this record store is amazing. I didn't expect anything like this here.
Yep. It's a cultural landmark for sure.
So, the store is closed, but they opened it just for you? You must be picking up something pretty important.
Yeah. Well, you could say that.
An outdoorsman's guide to the calls of common birds. Wow, that's... the nerdiest thing I've ever seen. And I owned 2 Schoolhouse Rock albums.
I'd lie and say it was for my work, but no, it's totally for fun.
So, you're a...
Colorado State Park Ranger.
It's all coming into focus. Well... So, this is Haven Springs. A tiny town so deep in the mountains that car sickness is the price of entry, with its own radio station, record store, and dispensary. still doesn't feel real. Like I could wake up back in that group home any moment. But I guess this is my home now.
Walking Scott Street feeling like a stranger, with an open heart, open container. I've got a stack of mail in a tall can. It's a shower beer, it's a payment plan. There's helicopters over my head every night when I go to bed. Spending money and I earned it. When I'm lonely, that's when I'll burn it. Do you feel ashamed when you hear my name? I asked you, how is your sister? I heard you got her degree. And I said, that makes me feel old. You said, what does that make me? I asked you, how is playing drums? You said, it's too much shit to carry. And what about the band? You said they're all getting married. Do you feel ashamed?
I could spend hours sitting here. Maybe I will. How very small town.
I could have sworn she set it down over here.
He seems cool. For a tree cop. Gabe's record is in here. But which one is it? Gabe's record is in here. But which one is it? This place has just the right amount of dorkiness. I'm detecting an indie pattern. Okay. Seriously obscure indie. Color me impressed. Eclectic and obscure. I like it. Wait, is that the hold list? Don't freak out. I'm just gonna... Okay, just kidding.
I'm surprised you got out of there with both your hands.
Thing is, she's sitting on the hold list.
We could use her toy to lure her away. If we can find it. Give me a hand.
Ah! Shit. You couldn't have curled up. I don't know. Literally anywhere else? Emergency guitar. In case of sweet jam sesh, break glass. Chores are an excellent way to learn personal responsibility, Alex.